A very happy afternoon to all the parents. Thank you so much for the overwhelming response that you all gave yesterday. Thank you for attending the webinar. I'm so happy that so many parents came for the webinar yesterday. It so happened that a lot of parents could not attend the webinar due to various reasons. Some of them had technical problems and issues, and some of them had to leave in between due to work reasons. So a lot of parents came back asking me to make a brief video of the camp, more details about the workshop. So here I am presenting to you a brief video about Unwind Summer 2020. Unwind is basically a camp, a 10-day workshop planned for children to connect them with their highest inner potential. We have divided Unwind into two batches, that is batch 1 and batch 2. Batch 1 shall be for children from grade 1 to grade 3, and batch 2 shall be for children from grade 4 to grade 6. Now let's talk about what we are covering in batch 1. All of you will agree that self-awareness is a very important part of our life, but we all realize it at a later stage. So here we're starting off with knowing myself as a session for children, wherein they'll be identifying their various likes and dislikes. They'll be identifying the different emotions that they are going through, different situations, and how to handle it in a better way. Then we have a day planned on creativity, where their children are connecting with their imagination through various activities planned out. It could be even small experiments that they do, any small innovation that they can bring through, even scribbling or craft work or anything to help them to hone their innovative and creative skill sets. Safety, as you all know, is of big concern for all parents. So we have a whole day session planned on safety. In safety, we should be teaching children about safety measures to be taken at home. Safety measures as in stranger safety, also how safe a child can be while traveling to school by van, and also safety measures to be taken at school premises. Basically, we are trying to cover all the places where a child could sometimes not have adult supervision, so that the child is always safe, and also parents feel that the child is aware of the safety measures that has to be taken time and on. Then moving on, we have an art and craft day with full fun and frolic, where a lot of craft materials will be used by children, and they will have fun in doing a lot of crafts at their house itself. A lot of games also that children will be doing, and how to have connectedness and a happy family with the family. So that is also there. Then another day has been planned so that children are encouraged to do public speaking. That is, how can I speak better? How can I have more confidence to ward away the fears that some children may be facing? We have a day planned on public speaking for children. How about developing reading habits for children, right? And by reading habits here, I don't essentially mean reading for studying essentially, but reading as a habit. Reading storybooks for motivation, reading stories as moral, or just reading newspapers or small articles to encourage children to know more about current affairs, what's happening in the world outside, what's happening in public domain. So we encourage children by having a session on developing reading habit. So there's a whole lot of fun and frolic for children, and likewise these sessions are progressing every day. Then we are now moving on to batch 2. In batch 2, we start off the session with creative writing. Why are we doing this? Because it also helps the children in honing their academic writing skill sets also. So here creative writing is not just about writing for studying or related to academics, as I mentioned earlier. It is also just about putting your thoughts on paper. It can be writing short stories in a more structured way. It is also writing a journal. A journal is a very essential part of designing a child's personality, of developing a child's personality. So we encourage children to maintain journal by just writing few lines about their daily life, what they did in their life, the current affairs, what's happening in the world, even the fights that they had with their friends, and so on and so forth, so that writing essentially becomes a habit. And this also gives a way for introspection in years to come. So creative writing is what we start with. Then after that, we have a very refined module on study skills, which is going to help children to become better in their academics. This is a very important module that we are doing for children at schools, at various schools, and we have seen that children have shown tremendous difference in their performance, almost 15 to 20% difference by using the tools and techniques that we are teaching them in the study skills module. I am sure that all of you will agree that we are all taking decisions day in and day out. Some of which we do it consciously, but a lot of it which we don't do consciously. So here we have a module on decision making, a day planned out for decision making. We're introducing decision making as a step-by-step basis, where basically children will make a decision making tree itself, where they know various steps to decision making, where they're actually making choices more responsibly, and where they're standing in a place where they're saying, okay, here I took a decision. It may be right or it may not be right. However, I am responsible for the decision I'm taking, and I'm brave enough to face the consequences of the decision I am taking. Then we move on to goal setting. Small, simple steps that we take to achieve bigger goals in life, and how to fine tune it and give it a right direction to actually achieve your bigger goals in life. So in a very subtle way, we are introducing goal setting for children from class 4 to class 6, where they will be trained and given tools and techniques to actually achieve their goals in a more systematic manner. Likewise, we have a lot of games planned for them on the last day, a lot of competitions and prizes, etc. The biggest highlight of Unwind 2020 is that we are inviting a counselor and a child psychologist with over 20 years of experience in child psychology. She will be addressing all the parents on the last day, and you can ask your questions, queries, and all of that. And one-to-one session is planned. Besides this, to help children use the techniques that we have taught them in the workshop, there is a 1-month WhatsApp group interaction that is planned, wherein daily small exercises will be given to children, which takes not more than maximum 15 minutes to half an hour, where the child will actually practice whatever it has learned in the 10 days workshop. The objective is that it becomes a habit in the child of using the tools and techniques that has been taught, the various methodologies, activities, so that it will actually improve the child day by day. So here we are. Join me in this movement of Unwind Summer 2020, and let's all together make a difference to the child. Thank you so much, and welcome to Unwind Summer 2020. Thank you.